Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Uncle Larry and you're chilling and grilling with me. One of my favorite things in the summertime is zucchini. And what we're doing in this chilling and grilling is we're really worried about that. But we can't just eat zucchini. I mean, I probably could. But we want some substance too. So we're gonna cook some chicken breasts. And these are some really big chicken breasts right here. But we're gonna marinate them first. So we want to start by just showing you that. So we're gonna move these off. And then we'll start on here and we'll show you the next step to get these going because the marinade has to get going. For the marinade, what you're going to need some white wine vinegar, some olive oil. Is this extra virgin or is this? Yes, extra virgin. You can use plain. We have Montreal chicken seasoning, our favorite. We're going to need some water, depending on how you say it. About almost a half cup, a lemon, and of course a Ziploc bag and your chicken breast. Now you want to, this is actually the fun part, you want to put everything in your bag, your Ziploc bag. Now we're gonna start with the olive oil in here, which is a half a cup of olive oil. This is extra virgin. Now you're only going to use extra virgin if you're not going to cook it on that high heat. Because if you're going to cook it on a higher heat, you want to use regular olive oil because if not, then this will burn really easy and it will taste nasty. We have a quarter cup of white wine vinegar. You know, oil and vinegar don't mix, but in this case they do. Who'd have figured?
Still tastes good.
Okay, so we have 2 tablespoons of the Montreal seasoning. Now, if you guys wanted to understand, this is Grill Mates Montreal. So if they wanted to hit me up for a sponsorship, that'd be pretty cool, but McCormick's. You can find it in almost every grocery store I can imagine that you could anyway. 2 tablespoons. Throw that in there. Now we have almost a half a cup. It's pretty close. Half a cup of water. Or water. Put that in there. Water vinegar. Is it water and vinegar don't mix? Is that the same?
No, it's oil and water.
Well, and this is the juice of 1 lemon. So we're going to get that in there first, and I'm going to kind of mix that up. It's strangely satisfying. Okay. Now, I'm going to take the breast and I'm going to put the breast in there. I'm trying to get just one chicken hand. Okay. And now I will wash my hands and then I will show you the next step. So you want to get the air out of it. Zip her up. And get that all nice and coated in there, guys. And then throw her in the refrigerator. Or on the floor, because people can't catch in this household.
Didn't expect to have chicken thrown at me.
I think it was thrown to you, and it was right in your hand. Did you touch it with your hand? Did you touch it with your hand?
Touch what?
No comment. The bag of chicken that was thrown to you.
Barely.
Yeah, she touched it with her hands. If you touch it with your hands, you should catch it.
No, not squiggly chicken.
Keep it in the refrigerator for about an hour. In the meantime, we can get our zucchini ready. Now for this, you're just going to need, for us, we're doing 3 zucchini. We love zucchini. Salt and pepper, we have garlic powder, and we have, what is this? Italian seasoning. I didn't know that we put Italian seasoning because I usually, when I like them, I just put, oh, and there is no olive oil for some reason out here, but we need olive oil too. Do we use the extra virgin?
Sure.
Okay. You can use regular olive oil on this too, so it doesn't matter. I usually make it just with salt and pepper and olive oil, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't need the other 2 things, but my wife, for some reason, really likes it with this, and they are delicious, so I can't complain. Well, maybe a little bit. First thing you guys want to do is cut off the ends. Boom. Boom. There we go. That's it. It's done. Cook it. No, I'm just kidding. Now, you're going to cut it. You can hold it up like this, because it stands up now. And you want to cut it about, I'd say about 1/4 of an inch, and just cut them straight. You don't have to be exactly perfect on that. There we go, like that. And looks like I'm gonna get about 2 of them out of this. And just be real careful on this one, because this one's a little tricksy. This one might be a little fat.
Okay.
So you can just let it go, or you could just trim it down like that and get one. We're gonna let it go. So we'll show you the next step after we after we cut these up, have them all ready to go, and we'll put them on a pan so we can show you how we're gonna season them. Okay, they're all cut now, guys. Look at that. Tom, you don't really care for zucchini, do you?
Not particularly.
That's a shame, more for me. So what you want to do is get some olive oil. Now that was a big bottle of olive oil we had, and that's really hard to drizzle it all over there. Be like glop, 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 be a big mess. So I poured some in a bowl, and I got out my trusty little brush. I already did that. So then now you just want to paint them with some oil. Oh yeah.
It can even be less than that. You can spread that out further.
Yeah, you can spread it out further, or you could throw olive oil on somebody that's getting on your nerves. Maybe, I don't know. Depends up.
Or I could leave you to do this all by yourself.
You could, and I would know exactly what I'm doing. Yep, this is fun time in the Abraham house. Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
Wasn't me.
It's so funny because so many people are like, oh, he's not really married. If we ain't really married, I don't know what is. Alright, so you don't want to put this away, guys, because this is just one side. So now get your salt and your pepper. There we go. Get some pepper on there. I like pepper.
It's really just one of those things that you use what you like.
Exactly. If you like a lot of garlic powder, then put a lot of garlic powder on there. If you like a lot of pepper, put a lot of pepper. Oops, wrong side. Don't want to put that side on.
There's a lot of garlic pepper.
Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle a little. No, that's a lot of garlic powder. I didn't realize it came out like that. What? I don't like this at all. This shaker. I was not expecting that. We used to have a little tiny one. What happened to that? Ah.
They didn't have it in the store.
If you like garlic, just throw it on there like that, guys.
People only do garlic powder on one side.
Yeah. And then your Italian seasoning.
If you want, only put it on half of them, and that way yours are plain like you like it.
That's okay. No, I'm doing them all the same. It's easier that way.
Okay.
It's alright. There's a lot of garlic powder.
Well,
Garlic powder is not bad.
No, but maybe just don't garlic the other side.
Right. On the other side, I'm just salt and pepper.
There you
That's
go.
all I'm doing. Especially because really, with the skin, not a whole lot of it's going to stick on there anyway. Even though you're putting oil on it, it's really not going to stick that well to it. And don't forget, some of it comes off when you just do this. Okay, now we take some oil. Do the same thing, guys. La, 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 la. Lube it up nice and good. This is where you insert music, Tom. You know, in videos, just to say. I'm not trying to make you work harder or anything. I'm just saying that a lot of people do that.
It's a little funny that you mentioned that, just because I thought I just heard like a Bluetooth speaker go doo-doo.
Did you?
Heard something.
That was me. I was over here doing a little tune.
No, I mean it was an actual like.
Well, it's probably the speaker I have going outside.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, a little salt. Oop, not that one. A little pepper. And you know, guys, you can find these type of salt and pepper shakers right in your where you can find your McCormick's spices and everything. I don't know if this is McCormick's or not because somebody tore the label off of it.
It's Morton.
It might be Morton. And I don't.
Same thing.
This could be Morton too. We don't know because
They're in the same container.
yeah, they are. So we're not going to put any on this side. We're not going to put any of this because we put plenty on the other side. We don't think we need it on there, and I like it just salt and pepper. There we go. That's pretty easy. When that chicken gets done, we can throw all this on the grill and it's going to be delicious. Oh, we ready?
Good.
So,
Were you tapping out Jingle Bells?
yeah, did you? Okay.
In July?
You actually got it though, didn't you? Okay. Anyway, we have
You hate references to cold weather and warm weather.
No, but if this was Christmas time and it was this warm, I'd be very happy, wouldn't I? So guys, you preheat your grill. We're gonna have it on medium heat. Okay? Now I'm gonna take my chicken out. And we're gonna slap her on the grill. Whoa!
That smells good.
Oh, it does. That's the oil, guys. There we go. Guys, remember, raw chicken, nasty, mess you up. If you have metal tongs like this, put them down in the flame like that. That'll sanitize them. Get rid of this, it's nasty. Don't touch it. It's going to take a while to cook these guys. Not going to lie, we got some really big breast here, so it's going to take a while. So zucchini only takes about 10-15 minutes, so we're going to wait until we feel like we're around 10-15 minutes left of cooking time. We're also going to be making sure, you always want to make sure with chicken that you check chicken or turkey that you check out the temperature, which you want at 165. But we don't need to check it now. It's going to take a while for this because we got to cook it slow. Remember, low and slow is always the juiciest, and it's always the best for any type of chicken that you're cooking. Actually, a lot of meats are like that. If you cook it on high and dry. So, I'm going to cook this, and I'll see you in about a half hour from now, probably, because it's going to take a while to cook this. In the meantime, I'll just have a Corona or 2, or 3, or 4, 6. Don't forget a pot holder. Sometimes things get hot. Not that I found out the wrong way. We have the meat thermometer and the thinner one right now, which is about up to 154. So that's going to be done pretty soon. The other one, when that one's done, we'll take that out and we'll put it in that one because that one's a little bit fatter. But in the meantime, we can actually get the zucchini going on here. And I'm just going to start lining these up on here. I'll tell you what, guys, I was never a fan of zucchini, and there might be a lot of you guys out there that aren't.
Oh, but I'm the weird one for not liking zucchini.
I didn't finish my sentences, but that's okay, Tom. My point is I wasn't a fan. I said wasn't.
Well, maybe I will be a fan in the future.
I wasn't a fan of zucchini. And for you guys that have green thumbs, zucchini's pretty easy to grow also. So what happened is that my dad was growing these in his garden. And he had gotten them, and our landlord, who's an awesome guy, he told us, he said, wow, zucchini, he says, all you need to do is put a little olive oil on them, salt and pepper, and they are just fabulous. So I brought some home, tried them out like that. A little piece of foil tried to escape. I tried them out, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love zucchini. And I would have bet money that I would never like zucchini, guys. So you'll find out later on in life, and a lot of times, that your taste changes a little bit. What was that? Is he twitchy?
No, a bug just flew right next to my ear.
So you'll just find out that your taste changes. But if somebody tells you like something like, oh, this is how, try making it this way and see how you like it. I did it that way, and I absolutely love it now. It's one of my favorite vegetables, especially grilling time. It's just delicious. So it's going to take about 10 minutes for them, maybe 5 minutes on each side, maybe a little bit longer. And we'll show you the next step. Oh, if you could just smell this right now. Our temperature is right there now, guys. Look at that, for the little piece of chicken. So what I'm going to do is take out my thermometer and put it in the fatter piece of chicken. You want to go about halfway down, guys. I'm going to take this piece of chicken off. I'm going to put it in foil, just so, because we don't want to lose all that heat now, guys. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna keep an eye on this. And as you can see, it's about 5 degrees off right now, so we gotta wait 5 more degrees for that one. In the meantime, we can check out our zucchini. We got some good grill marks on here, so we can flip that over. Oh yeah, that is looking. Oh. This one's, you know, if they start, some of them look like they're getting really well done, maybe move them into the back, because on this grill, the hot spot is towards the front. So, like that one, you see that one's way well done. That's Tom's. This one's probably way well done too. Yeah, that's Tom's. Should have paid more attention to that. There we go, that's okay. Different grills cook a little bit differently, guys. They were cut a little bit on the thin side too, so yeah, a little bit dark in some areas. You can see how the grill is though. How it was way hotter in the front than it was in the back. So on these ones that maybe are a little bit well done, you want to put them back further now. Like
or wherever your hot spot isn't.
Or wherever your hot spot isn't. This one isn't too bad right here. That one's pretty bad right there. So now you want to keep an eye on, because we don't want to burn, you know, get burnt on both sides here. This one's not bad. It's those two right there. And you know, you get one like this and it's like, get out of here. You don't belong in here with the rest of them. And you just get rid of it. The rest of them is like, you might have a little dark spot like that, cut it off. Nobody will know, except for everybody that's watching you cook. So again, we're almost there, guys. Look at this. Temperature, 164. Like I said, zucchini has become one of my favorite things to eat in the summertime. So as soon as that gets to 165, we'll put that there, and then the zucchini is about done too. We're going to put that all up in there, and then we'll get in there and finish this up. I'm going to cut the chicken up now in slices. Look at that. Oh. Oh. See the juices coming out of that? Do you, Tom? You see the juices coming out of that?
I see them.
I thought I was talking to you, but that's okay. This looks delicious, guys. I'm going to cut this up like this. Like that. I'm going to take a few pieces of this now. Like this. Spread this out like this. That's hot. It's hot. Well, maybe somebody wants 4 slices. Grab a couple of slices of zucchini here. Let's see. Take this one. And I know they look okay. They look intimidating like that because they're long. You're not going to throw that whole thing in there. But there you go, guys. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's delicious looking, isn't it? And I'm going to show you, because I don't usually eat on camera. Now, I haven't been lately. We used to. I just want to say that with zucchini, the emphasis wasn't on chicken, because we showed chicken a lot. So on the zucchini, let's just make sure I don't burn my tongue, because I hate burning my tongue. Oh, it's hot, but it's delicious. Mmm.
Nice and juicy.
Yes, it's very juicy. I love it. Matter of fact, when it's cooler, I would just pick it up and just eat the whole thing. But it's on camera, so I'm not going to do that. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. Let me cut a little piece of this chicken just to make sure that it's as good as it looks. Of course. This is what it's all about. Summertime, grilling outside, chicken, zucchini, you know, summertime vegetables like this. And if you grow your own, what better thing is there? And then after you're done sweating like I am right now because you were in front of the grill, jump in your pool. Until next time, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. We'll meet you at the lounge.